Welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. It's time. We're going to war. We're not ready for war. I'm a little bit concerned that it still just says 1,000 instead of adding the troops from King Ivo, but there's a slight chance Ivo might side with the Radovians against us. Slight chance. Oh, here we go. Battle between... Oh, boy. I'm not ready for war. It appears we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defenses. They're so working with King Ivo. Nice little stone for us to stand up on. We will need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky's looking clear. It's looking fucking beautiful. Look at this background. That's amazing looking. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Is there a problem with like the sky not being clear if it was like cloudy or something? I would think if it was rainy and like muddy and like the snow was all slushed, that would be better because it would be hard for the Radovians to push up on us. So if we like dug in somewhere, the mud and rain and everything would like break morale and make it difficult for them to push. Because we just have to stay somewhere and they have to like push and overcome our defenses. Come with me, Your Grace. I shall ceremoniously kill you so that you don't have to, Bighorn, die in battle. We will make an advance on your mark. Oh, is King Ivo's men here? At your service. Potions, magic, whatever you need. My mind's sharp, weapons ready. Awaiting orders. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the army before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. Reserves? You mentioned a reserve army? We make a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes or act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? Yes, that's a good idea. Hello. Let's keep talking. Archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once battle is started, the archers will be ready to your command. Okay? Are they coming? We can use it to sound. I hope they come. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. Okay. It's time. Let's do it. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, despite being statistically likely. For we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we won't need them. We will absolutely need them. For this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Aye, for Davern. Let's show them. Oh, look at that. That's not good. Holy shit. Ready for orders. Get ready! I probably should have waited with the archers. I mean, we're not doing horrible, honestly. I said we wait a bit with the archers. It's not going too badly. Our archers should take a good chunk. Everything's under control. Okay. Do I just call the archers? I was gonna like wait to see what happened. Fire! Ooh. Come on. Knock! We don't have like very much defenses set up, do we? This is not going horribly. Whoa. What's this? Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. Witch! Say the word and we'll charge them with our spears. And how do we plan to see you to attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. Witch! Can you do something? I've never seen such magic. I could try clearing it, but it might take a while. What can you do? It's not a whole lot I can do about the fog. Sometimes it might be better. I'm gonna call the witch. Do your magic! Magic must fight magic. We're not doing horribly. I thought we would do much worse. Hey, these are the monsters on the shields that I heard so much about. Oh shit, we're surrounded? This is why I wanted to save my archers. We're outnumbered. Blow the horns, you fool. Do I have to do everything myself? They're not gonna help us, are they? Archers! Awaiting orders. Could I send the reserves to attack them from behind now? Reserves. No, okay, I have to use the archers. Awaiting orders. Get ready. Fire at the front lines so we can try and push our men back out so that they're not surrounded. They suddenly got way more men. We're fucked. We're gonna die. I thought we were doing well. We're gonna die. This is how we die. I don't want to die. Is that the people? The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters to ride armored bisons, and it's snowing. What is happening? We're gonna die. Oh no! Foul beasts ravaged army. We need to keep it together. Send the hunter. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy. It also could mean more hefty bodies. Perhaps we could use yes! The hunter, obviously. Send the hunter! Go! Come on! Is it working? I don't know! By the gods, where's Atana? They're not coming, are they? I feared this was gonna happen. If we win this war, though, it'll look really bad for Ivo, because it's like they promised to help us and then they didn't. Oh, we should have just ran when we had the chance. We should just abandon the castle. Fuck them up. Maybe if you could aim for the beasts, or this big thick patch over here. Thank you. Fuck them up. 1560. What are you gonna do? Okay, decent. What are they sending now? A letter, your grace. Help isn't coming. Oh, Ivo, you bastard! This must be a falsehood. We had a deal. Oh, look, thunder, your grace. That's not all. Those are not fire arrows. It's magic. Creatures made of flame. Magical fog, monsters, and now more magic. Focusing on defense should be the most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield may also be key to the situation. The witch is already gone. What would you do? Our men won't be able to handle the fire, but I will lead them. Okay, what about you? Our spears won't help us. Go lead the men. Help them out. Please don't die, Stan. You're my favorite guy, and if you die, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh, holy shit, we just lost a huge chunk of people. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Oh, Ivo, you bastard. Look how beautiful this looks, though. Even with, like, the battle raging, it looks amazing. I sense something bad is coming. Rain! That'll put out the fire, though, won't it? Rain! Archers! They're firing. We're the last squad, Your Grace. Where'd all the other archers go? They were just here, presumably. They didn't run into the battlefield. Awaiting orders. We're gonna lose. They outnumber us 2-1 at this point. We're dead. There's nothing we can do. We can't last much longer, and there's no sign. The letter was right. Oh, Ivo, you cunt. They just keep on coming. Hey, the rain ended. It's been an honor, Your Grace. What the fuck is that? Then let's give them all we have. We go down swinging. Let's give them all. What is that? This does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device. We've got no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. The one random reserve. Atana has abandoned us. Let's not say that. Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic. But they've not seen what we have in store. We have quite a lot of blood in store, and we're going to show them all of it, because we're going to die. Show them what Davrin is made of. Give them hell. We have a reserve army, and we have the pikemen. It's not going to be enough. We should take these and fall back to the castle. That would have been the smart choice, is to take what we have and retreat to a defendable position. How many reserves? How much did we put in the reserve? The battle started out going so well. Okay, 623. It's not great, but it's possible. This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. Shit, it's not over yet. That feels like it's going to be a gigantic bomb and just obliterate the battlefield. Hey, Mulan? Avalanche? What's happening? We won. We only have 20 men left, but we won. We lived! Holy shit! Okay. Send a letter to Ivo. Tell him to go fuck himself and he can give me back my wife. Well, my daughter, his wife. The coward. I'll hire you all. You all lived. That's fantastic. How's contentment? Not great, but I can't really afford to boost it. We lived! What? I wonder if it's possible to fail that, or if like the avalanche will always save you, or if it's like it is possible to survive. Is this a letter from Ivo? Eric, King of Davrin, I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I'll need to step in. You didn't think I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly it seems you have sentenced him to death. How does it make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but you would also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poison my father? Magic like this is dangerous and must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davrin needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne rule, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. He fucking... First, why go and tell all the lords? This guy promised to help us and didn't, and is now trying to, like, openly wage war on us. Have your daughter kill him. Honestly, fuck this guy. Like, everyone talked about King Frederick beating his wife and was like, well, we're not going to stand for this. Well, he got murdered. The collapsing mountain was nothing more than sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't... Is the people that attacks us not even Radovia, but King Ivo? Holy shit, plot twist! We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't help us, but we must try. Just tell them what the fuck is going on. Tell them what he does to his wife. Tell them that you suspect him. We'll make the necessary arrangements. This is hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It will be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Stan! You lived! Hello! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. A small family living on the edge of village has recently lost a child to fever. I'm sure many people lost their children to the war. Little could be done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. Ah. We prayed for his soul and have blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for the help from the king's men. Not just the king's men, the king's general, the king's fucking general. Ah, Stan. Which? Your Grace. A local baker was missing his flour deliveries. I searched around and it turned out the horse and cart got stuck in the mud on the way. We helped them and the baker gave us a basket of fresh, crusty bread. Lovely. We need all the supplies we can get. My hunter! Your Grace, I found an old wagon blocking the road. It looks abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out the way. Turns out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Oh, lovely. Laz, my friend. Fuck off, banker. You have called for me, Your Grace. Did I? Oh, I probably called for you before the war. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We would have lost most of our men if not for that avalanche. We must really be in the gods' favor, which is weird because, like, we betrayed the tree gods and the temple gods, and we need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. I would. Run. Abandon it. Fuck off. Take the money and go. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? Little bitch. Hello. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared and the strange lightning and chicken legs are gone too. The crows are still dancing in the sky though. You mean flying? Because that's kind of what they do. That's just the nature of crows. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your grace. Thank you very much for your grace. Thank you very much for your help. I don't know what we would do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our village is safe again. Go away. We're getting our contentment back up. Can I just tell you to fuck off? My treasure isn't fine. Go away. Hey yo. It's you with your Is your witch ready to come with me? No, just go away. I'm not sending my witch off. These are difficult times. Hello, peasant. Your Grace, I went to get some carrots from the pantry and came back and all my pots, pan, cutlery and mugs are smashed. Can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is the doing of some imp, I'm sure. I tried to lure him with some onions, but he's a clever little feller. Worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I came to a devastated kitchen. The imp must be dealt with straight away. I guess you can have the hunter and we'll just see where this goes. But you're not taking my witch. Hello. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. Let me guess, the cow exploded and you want a witch. To my surprise, our Ditty, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say her days are nearing an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Oh, look! You do want my witch. Go away! Fucking with your folklore trying to take my witches. Ooh! I can talk to kings now! Hello, King Varid, we must talk. I have 30 men. Oh, so many people died. So many people. Jeez. That's... wow. Okay. I guess I could have sent my witch somewhere, given... yeah, we'll send the witch. It doesn't appear like there's that many locations to explore on the map anymore. Let's go talk to the general. Holy shit. That was a rough one. He's by the wall. General! I'm very glad that you lived. Your Grace. I'm very happy that you didn't die in the war. I was very worried about that. Wife! We're in for another war and we're about to die horribly, so you know. We barely won the battle. We were losing. All I saw fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivor's army, but no one showed. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would have been defeated. He killed his fucking dad. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? Should have given your daughter to Radovia like you promised. He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't... Holy shit, if he kills us, he gets our kingdom. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He called himself... He said himself he hoped we would have been defeated. And that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced the war. We have won against Radovia. We definitely can't defeat him. We have... Even at our biggest, his army was triple the size of us. We have lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lucilia. I don't understand why he would do this. I do. Just stop talking to me. I'm worried about our daughter. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. No. No. See, you're so worried about giving it to the Radovians when you could have... Having trade from the other side of the mountains, like trade nobody has, because nobody's trading with Radovia, and like resources that you can't get this side of the mountains. But no, you gave it to King Ivo. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that... I told you to beat him to death on the wall, but you didn't want to do that, so... Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I've just spoken to her, but in the letters... She seems so happy in Natana. Yeah, her letters are being checked. Are you checking for secret codes? Invisible ink? Stuff like that? Daughter, we're not dead. Your friend might be. How are you? I know the recent events have been difficult on you girls. You mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone. I know you missed her. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. We barely defeated the Radovians. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. We're fucked. The big war that I was worried about isn't even the King's Summit. Oh, you look fucking awesome, first of all. In like the black and gold. Holy shit, that's awesome. Welcome, and thank you all for arriving upon my request. I just invited you as well, so that's gonna be awkward. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance. Help, even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we have just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. A lying little shitface. Ivo, King Talis' son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. You're not like giving us, giving these people the full extent of the story. He promised to help and then broke his promise, which means he's not going to be a good ally for the other kings in the future. He beats his wife, and he wants my kingdom for his own, meaning he has no qualms about killing the other kings to usurp them if he thinks he can win. That's not someone you necessarily want. That's not a good ally to have. Prior to the battle with Radovia, Talis offered me 3,000 men. We expect that is the army Ivo will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm in no position myself to match that. But if we all band together, I myself could manage 1,000 army. So if you manage 1,000, you manage 1,000, you manage 1,000, we'll have a 4,000 army. And we can beat him. We just have to all work together, share supplies and money as we need it, and then get rid of what is going to be a dangerous person to have in our territories. Supposing Coral aids Davern, he'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Pressus, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. But all together, you're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men, that's actually true. Because we're in a defensive position. That's why I was confused about why we were attacking Radovia in the open. Will you all help us? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far. True, even if we got right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we back right up, we might get to... But if we hold up in the castle, right? We hold up in the castle. He starts attacking us. Your army attacks them from behind. They're getting attacked from a defendable position so they can't fall back, and from your armies in the back, and they'll be fucked. There'll be nowhere for them to go. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work, it's not that simple. You see, with these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? Yeah, you're also kind of a shit ally for the kings to have, making promises that you don't keep and creating trouble. After the recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Yes, a good question, but if they're here to kill us... Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. I'm fine with that. Eventually, they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die of starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Oh, you've been pretty quiet, Mr. Awesome Outfit. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. That's a fair point. We don't know if they've got more of those beasts and they're just going to abandon them if they leave the land and then leave these monsters to roam. Trying to starve them will only make them more dead. You're a fucking amazing king. I need you on my side. You know what you're doing. You can have my kingdom. Let me be like your Audrey. Just like, I'll advise you on stuff, but the final decision is yours because you know what the fuck you're doing. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. Rama! We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counteroffer. So if I kill them, I get both of these and a 2,000 strong army, whereas if I just help you, I get one guy? I don't think you're in much of a room to barter here, my friend. Help any Radovians you come across and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of all this talk. I have no business with them. Yes, this is too far. Yeles? Yeah. Too far distance for them to travel, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Ah, let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians are able to march to the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching to Yeles, in my opinion. But what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take a ton around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. But they were supposed to already have their army here, so their army could be like waiting in the hills and we're like watching the battle and saw us lose, and then they just go, while they're recovering, kill him. Like, he doesn't make sense that the army would still be in Atana. Why don't we meet then and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any real problems with the Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around, and if I hear that you're refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support someone that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. Oh, you're back. Hello. I like you. You're just the most awesome looking person. I was on my way and then I ran into one of your daughters. Oh, fuck. A marriage for an army. And I took you for a fool. Everyone does. They're not as wrong. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I need to think this through. Atana is probably already marching. It could be here sooner than you think. Oh, for you, not for, like, a son or something. That's different. My offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. That's like an easy 1,000 men, though. Holy shit. You'll need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put supplies aside, click on the resource button. When you have gathered enough supplies, they'll make greater food to be able to feed everyone in siege. You'll need 5 crates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happens if I get more than 5 crates? Okay. Let's put... That way we still have 30. We're gonna die. I thought we were gonna die when we fought the Radovan, and now I'm sure we're gonna die when we fight. It might be worth marrying off that daughter. It's 1,000 men immediately. And I don't know how big an army I'm going to be able to... In 19 weeks, if I'm only building 10, that's not going to be enough. Oh, Ivo, you motherfucker. Why couldn't we just keep our promise with the Radovians and give them our daughter? We're giving away all our daughters now anyway, and